Today, we're looking at Blue/Green, a 500-piece gradient puzzle from Areaware. Areaware are a US-based product design company who largely produce homeware and decor items with playful designs using bold colours. But they also produce a line of puzzles in a similar vein, featuring gradients and geometric patterns. Their puzzles tend to be marketed more as statement pieces than your bread-and-butter jigsaw though, and with a price tag to match. In Australia, this 500-piece puzzle has a recommended retail price of an eye-watering $60 dues. I found this one marked down 50%, which still puts it in the same price range as a full-price Ravensburger 500. So I decided to bite the bullet and pick one up, because I thought it was my only chance to try out what is quite a unique brand of puzzle at least a viable price. Had I known that I'd find one of their mini 100-piece puzzles in a second-hand store for just $3 only a week later, I might have held off. So what do you get for the price tag? Well, you do get a very nice box, thick and shiny with a bold minimalist design that looks great on any shelf. On the back of the box, there's a little spiel about the puzzle. The colours in this puzzle have been arranged to suggest that there exists no precise point on the chromatic scale at which one colour becomes another. The puzzle can be considered complete, even when its pieces are disassembled and mixed together in the box. Well, let's just cross out that solve time then, because apparently I solved it before I even got it. Now that is, if you'll excuse the language, absolute crock. I like indulging in a bit of pretentiousness as much as the next man, but this is at a level that would make an art gallery placard blush. It's really overselling what is, at the end of the day, just a gradient. Now I mentioned in a previous video that I find gradient puzzles counterintuitively a little easier than a picture puzzle, but on the proviso that the gradient is sufficiently varied and, critically, has colours changing across both axes. Because this gradient is only on the vertical axes, the image is symmetrical, so you can't tell from just the colour what side of the puzzle a piece will be on. And the gradation of colour is so slight, I could barely perceive any difference across a single piece, and mainly just had to go with vibes to work out which way around each puzzle piece went. When I came to unnecessarily put the puzzle together, I started with completely the wrong approach. I thought it would be easier to work along the puzzle, picking one empty spot and finding the piece that fit there, thinking that always having two sides to work off would make things a little easier. But I learned that the better strategy is to pick a piece that looks like it will come next, and then test each space along the row until it connects. I think this helped because it's much quicker to test one piece in many spots than it is to continuously pick up and put down many pieces testing the same spot. And that change in approach made a dramatic difference. After taking 90 minutes just to fill in the first 5 rows with my first strategy, it only took 90 minutes to fill out the remaining 20 rows, so about 4 times quicker. Now possibly the colour variation was a little easier to perceive, possibly it helped that the number of pieces to pick through was going down, but I still felt like I was flying through it after a very slow, arduous start. The puzzle pieces are okay to work with. They are a lot shinier than I like, which is visually appealing but makes it harder to see those subtle colour differences. The connectors are weirdly polygonal, with flat edges rather than a smooth curve. This might have been intentional to make the fits more unique, but even so I did find a few pieces that almost fit in places where they didn't belong. The pieces also seem like pretty basic cardboard, and looking at the second-hand puzzle I picked up, I have some concerns about their longevity, as on that one the puzzle image is peeling away all over the place. To give Areaware their dues, I did find the process oddly meditative and satisfying once I got into the flow. And the box does look very nice, but taking into consideration the high price point and the fact that the piece quality doesn't rise to the occasion, I can only give this a 2 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I hope you get a chance to appreciate the full chromatic scale of our world. Take care.